quite large pores, so it really just kind of helps to like even the texture of my pores out without really like adding much coverage, which is kind of what I want, to be honest with you, because I just don't really like wearing something super full coverage, even though I do get like spots and scars and whatnot. Right, okay. That's perfect. So yeah, I spoke last week about the fact that I paid for British Sign Language lessons. And I have like now done the first week of lessons. It's just like online, so I like go online and I click on like week 1 and then there's all of the lessons, so it's just like simple kind of introductory stuff, but I've still actually learned a lot and it's very manageable. And I'm very excited to like do the rest of the course, to be honest with you. I do need to get a grip on the finger spelling part of this week, because we did like simple things like, this is like, how are you, and then you can say like, I'm happy, how are you, and things like that. But we also did need to learn how to finger spell, and we like need to do that kind of as like homework, like learn all the spellings and everything. But I kind of know some of it, but I don't know the entire alphabet. Like I was trying to think the other day of like what F is, and I don't know, so I need to look it up. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna powder my face. I'm gonna use this cracked press powder by Collection. I'm just gonna set my face using this. So I'm just gonna grab a big fluffy brush, fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna. But yeah, I'm really enjoying those lessons so far. I can't wait to really get to a point where I can. I know subscribe to